Hi to all my 10th graders in music class, and I hope that you're doing well, staying safe during this coronavirus. I miss all you guys and wish we could go over a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about in detail today, but just not possible to be able to do that. I have prepared the second packet for you, so when you watch this, if you'll get your packet, I've got one exercise here. It's called Hymnistry, which is to have you learn the phonic sounds to be able to figure out which hymn is being written about, and that's the first sheet that you have. Now, on the back of that, there are some exercises about underlining the correct answer for the vowel sounds or the blends. And I remember I told you that your grammar and your English is very, very important in music, especially in singing, because you have to enunciate your words correctly as you sing. And we'll go over that in just a minute. Now, if you notice, I have some things on the board up here that have to do with music and notes in a particular measure, the bar line there between those two measures. You've got an exercise that asks you to draw the correct number of quarter notes needed to complete a measure. Now, if you'll remember, you've got your time signature, 4/4 here, but it could be 3/4 or 3/8 or 6/8. That top number always tells you how many beats are in a measure. The bottom number always tells you which note gets one beat. So if it's 4, it's going to be a quarter note. If it's 8, it's going to be an eighth note. The top number, if it's 3, it's 3 beats to a measure, with the quarter note getting one beat. If it's 4, it's 4/4, 4 beats to the measure, quarter note getting one beat. If it's 6/8, there's 6 beats to the measure, but the eighth note gets one beat. So if you had a quarter note, that would be equivalent to 2 eighth notes. So you would have 2 beats there. I hope you understand that. So what I want you to do in that one exercise, add the correct number of quarter notes. Well, this first measure here, you've got a half note, that's 2 beats, and a quarter note, which is 1 beat, so that's 3. So you need to add 1 quarter note to make that measure complete. So you would make the quarter note and draw that in. That's what you're going to do on that one exercise. This second measure, you've got 3 quarter notes. So you need 1 more quarter note to finish that measure, because you've got 4 beats to a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat with your time signature. Now, the other exercise says you need to draw the bar line to form measures with the correct number of notes and rests. Remember, you've got whole note, half note, quarter note, eighth note, 16th note. You've got whole rest, which is the upside down hat, half rest, quarter rest, eighth rest, 16th rest. They count the same. And so you will draw the bar line to make the measure. On your worksheet, I'm going to go through this first line with you. It's number 21. It's got 4/4 times, so I know that I've got 4 beats to a measure. And the first note there is a whole note. Well, that's 4 beats, so I'm going to draw a bar line after the whole note. Then I've got a half note and 2 quarter notes. I will draw another bar line. I've got a whole rest. That's 4 beats. I'll draw another bar line. I've got a quarter note, an eighth note, or an eighth rest rather, and another quarter note. Draw a bar line. Then I've got a quarter rest, and a half note. Draw a bar line. Half note, quarter rest. Draw a bar line. And then you've got the whole note. That finishes out that first line. So that's how you're going to do the exercises on that page. Now, the third sheet has the vowel sounds. You have oo, long O, the short O, then you've got O, then you've got the O with the little hat on it, which is an all sound. Then you've got the short U, you've got the short O, aw, and then you've got the short A, the short E, short I, and long E. And so you want to match each word with its vowel sound. And let me just do a couple of these with you. Let's do number one, so. So that's going to be the long O, C. Under, that's going to be E. Though, O, long O. Soup, oo, that's the long double O. So that's how you will do that. I wish we were able to go into more detail. The explanation of the vowels is on the back of this particular worksheet. Then, where we did the circle of fifths, I just wanted to make you aware that in addition to the major keys that we've talked about, there is also an equivalent minor key in music. Now, the minor key, it always sounds a little dark. It's not bright and vibrant like the major keys. It's got a very sad, somber tone to it. And so I put this sheet in here. There's an explanation with the circle of fifths with both the major and minor keys, and then you can just use that to match those up, just so that you can be aware of the fact that you have major keys, which is what we primarily sing and play our music in, but there are occasions that we are going to be in minor keys. And there are certain songs that are written in minor keys. If you have a keyboard at home, you could do your C major scale and then do the equivalent A minor scale, and it's going to give you the same, no sharps or flats, but you're going to definitely hear a minor saying. It's going to be a very ominous, very somber sound. And so that's the difference. If you have any questions about anything in this second packet, please have an email to me there on My School Works. And I hope that you continue to stay well. And maybe before the school year is out, I'll get to see you again real soon. You guys take care. Have a happy Easter.